that was an interruption there because I had a phone call coming in about the job I'm on at the moment, which I'll tell you about in tomorrow's video. Very interesting thing that happened. But I was talking about the end of my day, and I went home after my Corby job and got home quite early. And that was a decision that I made that I thought was an active decision that I should be probably doing more often, about getting home earlier, maybe. I say it, and I'm torn, but let me just try to stick to that. Anyway, I want to finish up the video and this video by talking briefly about the day before. I'm not going to do a full video on it because I was meant to be having the day off, because it was the day I was having some hospital appointments, and because the day before that, Wednesday, I'd mistaken the wrong day. I'd already booked in a job in the morning from Kings Lynn going to Cambridge area, so I had to really do that job still. And so I finished that job. I was in sort of outside of Cambridge, and I thought I could either dead mine at home now, get home in time, and then do my appointments, or try and get a job home. And I messed up again, and it wasn't good because it was the day after I messed up the previous day, because I didn't work out on the maps the actual distance of these jobs. I just guesstimated, and I ended up getting a job from Cambridge, which was 20 minutes from where I was, so 20 minutes drive, to Leicester. And then I thought I would get just dead mine from Leicester home, and I thought it's about an hour from Cambridge to Leicester, about an hour from Leicester to home, about another half an hour leeway for loading. I'm sure I'll be back in time. I was overly optimistic with that one, and so I won the job, and made my way to the pickup point in Cambridge. I rushed there really quickly because I was on a bit of a roll. Got there, and then I sat waiting for half an hour before I got loaded up with one pallet. And that half an hour in itself didn't cause me to be late, but it didn't help with the stress. And during that time I was reflecting on, when I was waiting for this job, I thought I should just go home now. This is ridiculous. I could wait here for this pallet. I thought I can't ring now and cancel this job, commit to it. And then the problem with this job is once you've won a job as a driver, you can't commit to that job. You can not win another job, but once you've won the job you're on, you've got to really do it. Unless really you literally break down or you have a accident or something, you've got to do the job. So I was sitting there for half an hour, getting more and more internally stressed. And then I worked out during this time, using Google Maps, how long was it actually to get to Leicester. And it was actually an hour and 3/4. How long does it actually get from Leicester to my home? Actually, it was an hour and a half, because it was the other side of Leicester from my home. So it was like 10 minutes to the west of Leicester, not actually Leicester itself. So I realised, I'm not going to make it home in time, so I was going to go straight to the hospital. Will I even make that in time? And I worked out that I would, with a bit of time to spare, and then I had to sort of communicate that with my partner. So I did the job, got straight to the hospital, and got there in time. And I got all the stuff done in time, but just it wasn't necessarily a very good use of my my time. And I got, for the sake of the figures, I got £70 for the first job, £70 for the second job. So I earned 140, but net after fuel, I earned £105 on the Wednesday. Sorry, Wednesday. So that's bringing my video to a close for Thursday. It's a bit bitty because of that phone call. But I'll speak to you later today about my week's summary and about how today goes. It's going to be interesting, I think, well, interesting for me at least, before I do the day. So, thank you for listening. I hope that you are successful, however you choose to define that term for yourself. And I shall speak to you later. Farewell, friend.